This video isn't just about the miles we travel. It's about the stories we create along the way. It's more than a journey. It's a tribute to the legends who paved these roads and the experiences that shaped us. But most importantly, it's about the friends, the laughter, and the moments that make every mile worth it.
Hey, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, my friend. What's going on?
Not much. What's going on? Where you at, Kris?
Well, I just got back to Atchison, so I'm having another load going to Yellowknife. So you, sunshine boy, don't brag about your weather because, you know, I'm in the ice already, you know.
I just crossed the border from Canada into USA here, parked in Kenmore, North Dakota, and the weather is beautiful.
Of course, you are in paradise. That's how they call United States of America, right? Paradise.
It looks like I missed all the snow, eh?
you
all the fun.
Actually did, you know. I mean, but you know what? Let's not touch the subject because I'm getting edgy, you know. I mean, when I see your movies going in the sunshine, 20-something, and I'm blowing through some snow and ice and shit, you know, that makes me worrying about my choices in my life, you know.
Yeah, so since this is our first video together, I'm gonna talk about Kris a little bit here before we talk about Alex. How about that?
How about that? You know, go ahead.
Kris is the ice road trucker. He does the ice roads every winter, and we both do the ice roads every winter. But Kris, he runs Edmonton, Yellowknife, and he runs up to the Arctic Ocean back and forth. And I'm the guy like runs north and south, so I go from the North Canada to South US. So Kris, he's the guy who's always stuck in the winter. I'm the guy who gets to enjoy the good weather.
Sunshine boy.
Right, Kris? Sunshine boy. I'm a highway princess.
Oh, I didn't want to say that, but thank you for making the point. You are highway princess, right? But now you're okay. I give you that. You know, we spent some time up north, you know, so I will give you a credit that you are just pumping your battery for the battle up north, you know, so that's your excuse, right?
We both done our time up north, so I'll tell you that. So you know what, I don't mind going south. Hopefully you can just sign up for it one day and then come south. You'll love it. I know you've done it before for many years, but you are just stuck up north for now. You gotta come south for a little bit.
Yeah, I have to disenchantise, you know, from the north and go back to paradise, you know, from the hell of north.
Yeah, we both be back on the ice when end of January, I would say, right?
Yeah.
End of January, first week in February. All depends on the weather.
Well, the Decho River is covered by ice now, you know, and a week ago it wasn't, so all the lakes are start freezing, so they will start soon working on the roads, right? You know, they start to blow the snow off, you know, so the ice can build, you know, and by the end of January, road will be ready, I think.
So you just came from north, from Yellowknife. So how is the weather up there right now?
Oh my gosh, you know,
is it cold?
Yeah, it was icy all over, you know. I mean, this is the type of the season that it's ice and snow like all the time, you know. I mean, I'd rather have this winter conditions, which is snow, than this icy black ice situations that I have through the last 2 weeks, you know. It's like -3 to +1, and you know what's happened out there. Yeah, I don't have to tell you what kind of a road is out there. It's dancing on the ice, you know, man. It's dancing on the ice. So
I know. That's what it is. And then you gotta chain up if it gets really bad, right?
I had -20, buddy, and I prayed to stay that way because, you know, that -20 is the best weather, best temperature ever, you know, because there is cold, dry, and you can pretty drive safely on that kind of a weather. You know, -3
and the road,
+1.
yeah, -20, and the roads are good, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that was good. But then you hit a little bit more south. You know, like the difference in climate, and then you have +1, -3, and you start going with a zigzag all over the ice. You know, people getting panic. You know, getting into the ditches. You know, they don't. You know, adjustment to the northern weather. You know, takes them some time. Today, Edmonton have the first snow this season, and roads are blocked. You know, basically people don't know how to drive. They forget already how to drive those kind of a weather. You know, so it takes them a couple days before they start acting normal again. Yeah, pretty much
especially now when you get a lot of freezing rain up there right now, right?
Yeah, that's a bad thing. You know, that's why I don't like kind of a late October, early November weather, because it's rain, freezing rain.
It's a transition. It's a transition that you go from the good weather and to winter, right? And you get a lot of freezing rain.
But you know what? So, we've done that. We've been there.
Yeah, that's nothing unusual. I mean, it happened. It happens every year, and we've been in it for many years, so it's not a big deal. So let's talk really quick. Since we're talking about ice roads, about Alex, because I do have. We had a meeting with Alex Dobogorski. When was the meeting? About a month ago. We went out for a lunch.
Yeah, is that?
That was about a month
already
ago, right?
Months? You know, I thought like it was 2 weeks ago. You know, but time flies, you know. So yeah, it probably was about months ago. I was supposed to meet Alex after that 3 days later, but you know, I never had a chance. They sent me to Inuvik, right, because the river was frozen, so I never made it. Never had actually a time to visit him in his home in Yellowknife, right? You know, but so I'm so happy that we managed to get together, you know, on that day, because it was hell of a day, you know. I mean.
Well, it was one hell of a meeting too. I mean, I was down Arizona when Alex called me. He's in Edmonton, and you were up in the Yellowknife, or you were up in the Arctic Ocean. You were in the Yellowknife, so yeah, you were in the Yellowknife, and then Alex called, and then he asked where you guys at, and then I said I was in Arizona. Kris is up in the Yellowknife, so he said, why don't you guys, you know, come meet me for lunch when you guys back in Edmonton. So it was crazy because we ended up like meeting together exactly the same time, all three of us, right?
Yeah, it's very unusual that we end up in one point like Edmonton, you know, three of us, because we're all over North America, and then suddenly the three of us.
Yeah, we were like
there.
We were spread out. Yeah, we were spread out all over. I had like 5 days to get to Edmonton. You were like stuck with your loads, and you had like 3 days or 4 days before you were down south, and then it worked out perfectly. Actually, we met Alex for lunch. We're talking about our trip from the Arctic Ocean down to South Argentina. That's really important, because we've been planning this with Kris for quite some time now, right?
Yeah.
So he would be interested in joining us for that trip. What do you think about that?
He loved the idea, actually. You know, we were cracking jokes, and we told him about that, and he said, I love the idea. So we say, why don't you join us? I said, I might, you know. So I was kind of shocked, because, you know, Alex is a seasoned driver, but, you know, I mean, he's got a lot of health issues recently, you know. So first time since he wasn't on the ice in 30 years, right? Last year. So he wants to go back this year for sure, right? Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna see him in January again. See how he feels, but I don't know when we're gonna start that trip that we've been planning for a long time. But you know, even if Alex could come with us a little ways, not all the way, that'd be like freaking blast for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can hook up together again and talk about it. Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta get going. Okay, so let's try to hook up with Alex again. And meanwhile, I got a short video clip done with that meeting with Alex, which I'll
you already put it together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all done. So after we done talking, you guys can see our meeting with Alex. and myself and Kris. And we're gonna try to hook up with Alex again when we're back in Yellowknife for the ice roads, so we can.
Are you gonna be somewhere here soon, or are we gonna meet in the ice on the ice again? Because you know, I mean,
no, I will be back. I will be back. I will be back up north in about 7 days. So there's a chance we can hook up. We can hook up in 7 days.
Okay.
In about 7 days.
Perfect, you know, because you just about time, you know, to show up and see some snow when you have a nice name, Ice Road Trucker, on your name, you know. Because
I don't miss any snow just yet. But I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for the ice roads again. So I don't miss it right now. I miss the ice roads. I don't mind. Like I don't. You know, it's gonna be a fun when we go up to Yellowknife again. We're gonna go meet Alex, and then we're gonna probably go together up to the mines there. So it'll be one hell of a time.
Yeah. Just take my advice. Stay the hell out of this period of time, you know. Come back December, maybe January.
I'll come back in January. How about that?
Yeah, January is fine, you know. I'll be here.
Okay, I gotta get going here because, like I said, I still got 2,000 miles to go. Not much time left. I will attach the video from our meeting with Alex. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it, and then we'll keep you posted what's next.
Absolutely. So, guys.
Cheers, Kris. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
And after sharing stories and reliving the wild adventures of the past, our journey took on a new purpose. We planned a get-together like no other. What came next was a celebration of camaraderie, laughter, and the roads that brought us here. Now, it's time to dive in and experience it all for yourself.
Lead us through.
He's coming with us.
Right, Alex?
I really appreciate you guys coming over.
It was our pleasure, guys. Yeah. I want to give you a hug too.
I feel 100%.
Yeah, you feel all good.
Yeah, we all good.
Yeah. We all good. It was our pleasure.
We're gonna see you on
Yellowknife.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we will.
Stop by the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will be there in the next 2 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the Monday. I'm gonna be Monday in Yellowknife. Friday, yeah.
I was back to meet two old friends, Alex Debogorski and Kris's Arctic Knight. Legends of the ice roads, just like me. Together, we'd spent years braving frozen highways, carving paths through brutal conditions.
Hey, brother! Give me 5. Thank you so much.
Now, as our ice road journeys began to wind down, it felt right to honor those who paved the way before us. Getting back to Edmonton wasn't smooth sailing. Kris, coming from Yellowknife, faced his challenges, and I wasn't exactly cruising either. But luck, or maybe the road itself, brought us all together. Meeting Alex felt like stepping back in time. Over plates of hot food, the stories started flowing.
There's Adam and Christopher. They're friends of mine. I'm Alex Debogorski, ice road trucker also. And we've been talking about doing a trip from the Arctic Ocean, which would be Arctic, the Newman, roughly, all the way to south side of probably kind of outside of the south of Sergio. As a matter of fact, I think I got some relatives down in Buenos Aires.
We can go visit them.
We could be, yeah, very exciting bunch. And I worked for a number of years up on Ice Road. And they're fairly trustworthy. They think they're fun, they're not funny.
But they're not the funny.
See,
Now we've been traveling with Alex for many years on the ice. So now this is the time.
Let's walk. We're gonna name the trip after Alex. You know, remember the ice road show. The song was the show was the living on the edge.
Leave it be. That's what we've been doing for in many years.
Yeah, we've all been living on the edge. So if you drive truck, that's you.
Yes, you're always on the edge.
Then no, was great. When the police, DOT,
You're freezing up there.
freezing, yeah, laying on the ice.
Laying on the ice, trying for fisters.
60 below, 3 period never on. Cold. The older you get, the faster cold. See, people do that.
Yeah, no. Yep. So that's what's going on up there.
So they made further trips from the Arab Ocean to
South Argentina.
yeah.
No, we were thinking about driving this Freightliner.
Coronado was a Diddy.
That'll be a perfect truck to do this trip. A perfect truck.
The only one he
It's
was.
the only one we have. Unless you want to give us your travel, so you want to give us your king.
Where's that old Peter? No.
Where's yours? That one you got over there? Why?
It's good. It doesn't have a real big engine in it. There's there seem to be lots of room as far as standing up.
Do you want us to take your Peterbilt?
Well, what if you like? I don't care. Like by the new cow with my canoe, but the canoe doesn't have much room.
A lot of room in there.
Well, you better use us, you know. Well, we never know. You never know. We're talking crazy enough. You don't the canoes out. I thought I was crazy about the deep guy. I go feel so crazy.
Dan, he thought he was crazy too. God,
We're gonna be shy once with nodding bar. And you feel better that I feel better.
no, this is a crazy plan that we got, but it's doable. We can do that.
We're crazy. I think the best thing we go from truck show to truck show.
Yeah.
And collect 200. Yeah, if I go to truck shows and I can maybe get paid to roll there, maybe cover the fuel. You never know. Sign some autographs. It's pickles and girls.
So who can line up these truck shows to go south?
Well, you have to figure out the truck shows, and you have to be able to talk to the guys.
Do you have anybody, or do you want us to get someone?
Well, right now, I have yeah, Jackie looks after, but I haven't got around for checking all the phone numbers and finally call.
Okay.
Some guys see the truck shows have changed, so it's a good idea, you know. I think,
But if you got problems with it, I got someone who is an industry like this, and he can find us at truck shows.
yeah, like especially in South America. You know, I enrolled out in the States, so like
We got Pedro, you know, pick up on the ice. So the Pedro can he can line up everything. So, and then we can go and then deplete our fuel.
like the base the need from older. Talk good story, and he Pedro sound with me. So he speaks a little Spanish, not ideal. Let's face it. We're gonna
Well, figures out.
figure it out.
Hopefully it's gonna work. Oh, what about that?
I thought I was crazy with a deep guy, and I don't feel so crazy.
Tales of daring drives, close calls, and the kind of camaraderie only the ice roads can forge. It wasn't just a meeting. It was a celebration of everything we'd been through, of all those who braved the ice before us. After lunch, it was time to hit the road again. Kris headed north, bound for the Arctic Ocean. For me, it was south, with another load waiting in British Columbia. My cargo? Logs for a handcrafted log house in the Colorado mountains. The kind of haul that turns a job into an adventure. Crossing into Colorado, the air changed, fresh, pine-scented, and crisp. The scenery, breathtaking. Snow-dusted peaks on either side of the road, narrow gravel paths winding through the trees. Every mile felt like freedom. I couldn't resist pulling over to grill a steak in the wild, a meal with a view as the mountains became my dining room. The closer I got, the tougher the roads became, twisting paths that made me second-guess my clearance at every turn. But this is what I live for: the open road, the challenge, and the unknown around every bend. By tomorrow, these logs will become part of someone's dream home, deep in the wilds. It's moments like this that remind me why I do this. Every delivery has a story, and every journey leaves its mark. Once this load is done, who knows? The road is always calling, and I'll be out there again, chasing another destination, another adventure through the unknown.